1027 WNEW, New York. Ron and Fez. Frequency. 1027 WNEW.
We also, I have to hear it from another show that Billy Staples was in Privilege nightclub the other night with his pants down around his ankles, and he fell down.
Oh, man.
Billy, get in here.
Staples! Now!
What the hell happened, Billy? I tell you guys all the time, you're in an aquarium, it's going to get back to me and Fez.
We have constantly said that to the staff over and over again. Do whatever you want, but you know we will find out about it. We do every time.
Okay.
What happened at Privilege?
Nothing. I had a great time, and me and Robert, we left and we went home.
Robert.
Did you fall down with your pants around your ankles?
No.
What were your pants doing down?
Do you think for a second they would let you at a nice club like Privilege pull your pants down? There's no way that happened.
All right, so Rick's a liar.
I'm saying that maybe the information Rick got was not true. I have no knowledge of any incident
Billy,
whatsoever.
I want you to look at me and look at Fez. Are you still working the steps?
The steps are there.
Did you fall down the steps?
I know the steps are there. Are you working them? Are you partying again?
No, I'm just going out and having a good time. Hey, I'm not partying.
Are you having beers?
Are you drinking beer again?
Billy, you know you.
I know, well, yeah. Well, part of the...
God, part of the what?
No, part of the reason was... I was pressured into doing some things, so by other people...
By who? Bill W. Robert?
Bill W. How do you know him? No, Robert, no. My home's...
Who pressured you into having beers?
No, into not.
So in other words, you think you don't have a problem, and now you're able to drink.
No, I don't think that at all. I never said that. It was just there was no incident of falling down. Nothing.
All right, let me ask you this. Yeah. How many times you been in rehab?
5.
Now, what makes you think you can have a cold beer every now and then?
Right.
When you know after 5 rehabs.
And a couple of the last trips were sleepaway rehab.
Yeah, mostly for the coke and the crack.
Right, no matter, mostly, beers is going to lead you.
And everyone was seeing the crack at Privilege.
All right, hold on, here's Rick.
Your
Rick's
pants
on the
came
phone.
down.
Hey, Rick, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, hey, guys.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's actually trying to say he didn't have any beers.
You're kidding me.
Rick, were you there?
I wasn't there, but I got a call the next day from the club.
Uh-huh.
And they always tell me when somebody comes in and does something a little bit out of the ordinary.
And they say it was insane?
Such as falling on their ass in the middle of the club, not once but twice, and once with his pants around his ankles.
All right, so he wasn't a fun guy. He was a nut, right?
He was out of his mind.
Out of control.
Out of his mind.
You sure it was me?
Oh, yeah.
I don't recall.
There's only one Billy Staples.
You went to Privilege Friday night with Robert from Sales.
Right.
The same night Al and Joe Pooh were catfighting in the other bar.
Right.
Now, you remember, all right, you used to do the O&A guy when you were fat, O&A show when you were a fat guy. Everybody loved you until you started partying. And then they separated you.
I know.
You could be costing your gig here, Billy.
No, I'm not going to let that happen, Ronnie.
You're partying, though, right?
I am not going to let that happen.
Who used to preach to me? You.
I
can't believe... Yeah, in a good way you did.
Oh, all right.
I can't believe you can't make eye contact with me.
It's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to be discussing this.
Do you... are you denying any of the stuff Rick's saying?
I'm not denying it because I don't remember it happening. I don't recall it. I really do not recall.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, right.
You mean like blacked out, don't remember?
No.
Yes, you do.
I remember being on the train ride and everything else with Robert and stuff, so I don't
Yeah, it's called blacking out, dude.
Nah, I just don't remember that happening. It may not have been me.
Billy. Let's get you to a meeting, buddy.
All right, let's go.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Be glad to go.
All right, thanks, Rick.
All right, guys.
Thanks for diming them out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Appreciate it, Rick.
Billy.
Rick from the O&A
All right,
show.
buddy. You have a sponsor?
I did.
It was Privilege.
I did, but when we switched to nights, we lost contact because...
We lost contact. No sponsor's going to say don't call me during the day. Come on, Billy. Come on,
these hours
buddy.
aren't good for me.
Buddy.
So this is what the barrel feels like.
Yeah, no, hey, wait a minute. This is a lot different than, all the other stuff. We're worried about you.
No,
I mean, I'm just hearing this now. I heard this as you know what? Here's the funny thing. I asked you in the office, you wouldn't look at me. You're saying no. Right. But he wouldn't look at me. Then as we're coming down the hall, Rick brings it up.
And like I said, that was the first time I heard that.
But you did it!
You're acting like it could have happened, but I don't remember it.
I just don't think it was me. I mean, I just think it maybe got me confused with somebody else.
Well, you either pulled your pants down and fell over or not. Are you saying no, I didn't ever do that Friday night?
Why would I pull my pants down?
He won't answer me, Ronnie.
Fez, I do not remember any incident of me dropping trowel.
If you were sober, you would remember the whole night. Right?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Billy, you've been in rehab 5 times.
Right.
You're not going to come out of this without screwing up. You're not.
No, you're right, Ron. You're right. You're right.
And things are going really good for you now, especially professionally. We had a great meeting yesterday afternoon. Everyone was giving you kudos.
Were you high when you came in there, Billy?
No. Stop.
Oh, no.
Now, here's somebody who wants to talk to you, Stephen Baldwin.
Oh, good.
Stephen, how you doing, buddy?
You know, you guys are very nice to be trying to help this fella out.
Yeah.
I think so, Stephen.
Bro, listen, I'm no rocket scientist.
No.
Yeah, but this January 21st, I'm sober 13 years. 13 years, and I'm 35 years old. That'll tell you what I used to do.
Right.
Okay? Bro, I love you to death, kid. Rehab 5 times?
Yeah.
5 times.
I mean, you know, I ain't no rocket scientist, but you probably shouldn't use drugs or alcohol.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
You understand the slippery slope.
Of course I do.
All right, Stephen, do you still go to meetings?
I'm going to one tomorrow at noon.
Let's go with them, Billy. Me and you and Stephen.
All right. I got no problem with that. Is it on Long Island, Stephen?
It's right on West 63rd Street, Manhattan.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
I'll go.
Thanks, Stephen.
Stephen, we appreciate everything you're trying to do.
Thank you, Stephen.
Well, you know what? I'll let you go, fellas, but let me just tell you right now.
Yeah.
Because the truth is...
You know rocket scientist?
Well, that too, but it's not a joke.
It isn't a joke.
It's not a joke.
I didn't say that. That wasn't me.
But you know what, bro? Here's the thing. So here's what I tell people all the time. If you get drunk...
Mm-hmm.
You're crossing the street and you slip on the curb and you hit your head on the curb and you die.
Yeah.
The report's going to say you died from like hitting your head on the curb. When the truth is you died from alcoholism.
And I'll get that death certificate and change it.
And you know, Billy, I'm going to say the same thing because I'm the same way. You told me yourself, hey, if I even have that beer, I'll never stop. And I tried to talk you into partying with me before, and you were saying no. Now you're running off without me.
Well, I'm not going to bring anyone down with me, you know. It's not...
So you know you're going down.
Well, no, I'm just playing into the conversation.
Billy,
yeah, what's up, Stephen?
Here's the deal.
What's up?
You know what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you got to do. You know what you got to do. The bottom line is, are you going to be an idiot, or are you going to do the right thing? Because you know what? A lot of people don't realize the elevator in this situation only goes down.
That's good.
You can get off at any floor. You just have to make the decision and get off.
And it already seems like you're saying, the hell with the elevator, I'm diving down the shaft.
No, I'm not saying that.
You're getting called...
Don't say shaft in front of Fez.
Right, that's true. It gets them all...
We all have addictions. Put the dick in addiction.
He put the dick in addictions. That's wrong.
You're terrible.
And a dick shun, he's never shunned one. That's the weird thing.
It's the shunning I have problems with.
You need to shun the dick.
For a change. Just once.
We'll still take the calls.
Call me on my cell phone. You guys got the number if you want to go with Billy tomorrow.
I wish Stephen Baldwin was your sponsor.
Okay.
All right, I'll take you to...
All right, we'll give you a call. We're going. All right, your phone's breaking up, buddy. All right, see you later.
Thanks, Stephen Baldwin. Even the Baldwins are concerned about you, Billy.
I think that's very nice that he called. That's really, truly wonderful.
You don't feel that way, though, do you? You feel busted, don't you?
Oh, definitely you feel busted. Of course you feel busted.
Now, when I saw you Friday night out of the town, you came in to where we were hanging out, a different bar.
Right.
And you came in and you said you were going off to Privilege after that.
Correct.
Were you drunk? Were you drinking already when I saw you?
No.
Just with Robert later? I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go up in that sales office. I'm going to break my shoe off him and his butt.
Don't do that.
Because I'll tell you why.
It's not his responsibility.
No,
right?
but he disappeared from this place for how long? Under weird circumstances.
Right.
That I can't
months.
answer. I mean, I don't know anything about that. I'm only responsible for myself.
And, here's the thing. You were telling me, like, it's a work situation. I'm going out for you. I'm going to take care of this thing. They're thinking about being a client of the show, and I'm like, okay. And you're like, how do you want me to handle this?
Well,
I didn't want you to pound beers and pull your pants down. And Rick gets a call.
No, that was not...
And you combed your hair. You had it on a nice sports jacket. I was very proud of you that night.
And there's no reason to change that, because when we went to the first place, that was nothing regarding... That was not the same place as the Privilege.
Let me ask you this, as your friend.
Mm-hmm.
That was your first night doing this?
No.
How long has it been going on?
How long have you been back on the drinking scene?
This is tough.
Was it the bar crawls?
No. Before that. Honest to God, it was September 11th. It's God's honest truth.
All right, well, we're going to do a meeting tomorrow.
But sporadic. I mean,
you know, whether it's sporadic or not, Billy, I know you, and you're not going to be able to keep your gig here. I know you.
I know. Well, I'm glad. I'm actually kind of glad then we're doing this.
All right, people are saying, all right, now a lot of our listeners are writing in it was since the bar crawls.
No, it wasn't the bar crawls.
And people are saying, I can't say for sure, but I thought Billy was drinking at the Halloween bar crawl.
No, I would never do anything when it's related to the show or the radio or anything like that.
You did Friday the other night.
That was a meeting
Rick
you were out
gets a
with.
call from one of the station's sponsors. Hey, man, this guy is effing up in our club, and that can't go on.
Okay.
Hey, Rob, you're on Ron and Fez?
Hey, Rob.
Yeah. I just got in the car. This guy sounds like Robert Downey Jr. for a minute. I don't know who we're talking about.
It's Billy Staples.
Does
Billy
he know
F.
anything, does he know anything about denial?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a cocaine addict.
Rob, he says he's a coke addict. Just effing fess up.
Yeah, I heard him.
We had to repeat it because of the effing part.
And I think tonight, of all nights, we should be able to let it go out on the air, Fizzy. Do you hear that, Rory? We're letting the F word out on the air tonight.
On tonight, the most sacred of nights.
Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Yeah. Hi, Steve.
Listen, man, you might as well fire Billy now, man. He ain't nowhere near serious about getting sober. Insanity is doing the same thing over and again and expecting different results. I'm going to get sober. I'm going to go to meetings, but I'm going to still go to Privilege every night.
No, you're making
not to take a drink.
All right, thanks, Steve. Hey, Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dan.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yo, you got to go to 90 and 90, man. You got to do your 90 meetings in 90 days. You got to make a commitment. You know what to do. You know, you just because you slipped, you don't have to write it all out. You know those steps to do. You know, the elevator brought, Baldwin was saying, the elevator brought you down, but the steps will take you right back up.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
I called over 4111. I just want to tell Billy, listen, man, I've been there. I'm only 18 years old. I'm going to Rutgers. I almost lost my life because cocaine and all that stuff. You just got to surrender, and you're so lucky Ron and Fez are there. They're going to go to a meeting with you. That's what you got to do. Go to meetings. It stinks, man, what you got to do. You don't want to go back to what you were doing, man.
You're only 18 years old, Mike?
18.
You sound like you're 50.
Do I?
He's probably lived that way, Fezzy.
I feel like I'm 50, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But just try to do it, man, because you're going to end up dying, and I feel the same way. I almost slipped. I just got back. It's going to take you to lose everything, which I almost did. But just hang in there, buddy. You got to do this.
All right, thanks a lot, Mikey.
Thanks, man.
877-692-1027.
It's the Ron and Fez show. All right, Billy Staples. Billy, we're not trying to put you in the barrel at all. I know you know that.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just a little awkward situation to be doing this right now.
In what way?
Oh, on the air, I guess.
Well, how did you get busted on the air as we came in here?
Yeah, I guess.
And the weird thing was, I just asked you about it because of some of the other stuff going on with you, and I'm going, are you partying again? And you're looking away from me, and you're going, no, I would know. Because you're not a liar, but you're not exactly truthful.
No, I'm not a good liar. But
also, I'll just point this out to you. It has nothing to do with the program or what you're going to do with your life. When you were doing the stuff with O&A, I always said, and I met you much later. You were doing stuff with them before we came here.
Right.
And then I met you, and I go, oh, you used to do stuff with Opie and Anthony because you gave us some songs. And I go, how come you're not with them anymore? Oh, this, that, whatever. You never said, oh, no, we always got along great.
That's true.
And then,
we always wondered but never got the straight answer.
And I'm like, geez, why isn't he doing anything? And then a long time after we were with you on the air here, Anthony said, well, there's two Billies.
Yeah.
There's the one where he's not drinking and then the one where he is drinking. And we couldn't have him, he just left it at that.
Yeah, well, the drinking Billy is not the good Billy. Put it that way.
Well, you're drinking, right?
I've made mistakes.
Hey, Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Rob.
Boys, Big Ass 276.
Hooah, hooah.
Hey, you know what? Everybody's giving Billy a hard time. You know what, Billy? You're a big boy. If you want to go drinking, go right ahead. You know what? I don't buy this nonsense that it's a disease. It's a choice. You choose to drink or you choose not to drink. If you want to drink and have fun, go right ahead. If you don't like the way you feel when you don't, then don't drink. But everybody should lay off the guy. He's an adult and he can make his own decisions.
Thanks, but I don't believe that.
What do you think it is?
I definitely think it's a disease.
I mean, you know what? Cancer is a disease. Leukemia is a disease. A disease is something you have no control over. At one point in your life, you wake up and you say, "Oh my God, I got the measles."
So you can't have.
No one wakes up and says, "Oh crap, I got Guinness."
So you can't have a mental disease or something in your mind that makes you do things you ordinarily wouldn't do under different
circumstances. That's something
circumstances.
that happens to you. Guinness and shots don't happen to you. You go out and happen to them.
Yeah, but it's something that you crave in your mind. You can't control it.
I just don't buy it, guys. It's not the same thing. You know what? I could say I'm addicted to porn. I love my porn, but I'm not going to sit there and say I can't live without it. And like I said, it's.
Why don't you just try, Rob? Why don't you try living without your porn for a couple days? And call us
married.
back.
I don't really have a choice.
Oh, okay.
And that's called pornophilia.
But Billy,
is? Yes.
Feel life the way you want. After September 11th, we all realized, life is really short. So don't by going by anybody's rules but your own.
Thanks a lot, Rob.
You guys have a good night.
See you, pal.
Thanks for the call.
Here's Anthony. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, what's up, Ron, Fez, Billy? Yo, Billy, one thing I want to say is that guy who said, it's not a disease, it's a habit. Like, you tell somebody who bites their nails every day, just stop biting your nails. They keep doing it. It's a hard thing to break. But I was going to say, when you fall, man, I used to have one of those NA coins. I was 18 years old. I had NA coins for 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, and I fell, and I just kept looking at them, and I threw them away, Bill. And I'm so frustrated. I still haven't cleaned up yet. I don't do the drugs, but I drink like a fish, man. And, it sucks, and I know it sucks, but, I don't even have the willpower to do it. But, I know I have to do it one day. And go for it, man. When you have a chance and your friends are helping you out, go for it.
No, you're right, dude. I guess, you listen to yourself in your head over and over again. You can convince yourself of anything just about.
Yeah, well, good luck to you, man.
No, thanks, buddy.
What do you want, one last night tonight? Break out the beer bong?
One for the road?
What do you think? Can you do it with meetings? You're going to have to go back inside.
No, I've only drank like 3 times since the first day I went out. It's not like it had been, shall we say, In the past 3 months, I think I've drank 3 times.
All right, a lot of people are saying that they saw you drinking non-alcoholic beers.
Mm-hmm. I don't deny that.
Yeah, that's not even the best idea, though, is it?
Honestly, no, it's not. But it was a lesser of two evils at the time, shall we say.
But was that because you were in public? Because that was since the 11th.
Oh, yeah, no, it's because I was in public. Like, I didn't want anything to do, like you always say, anything you do gets reported back eventually. So, no, that's why I did that. And plus, I was always under the mindset, anything with the show or the station, I didn't want to screw it up, by drinking or whatever.
But I guess Rick getting a call, just screwed up something with the station.
Like I said, I guess so. I mean, I know Rick's not lying, so.
But it doesn't bother you that you can't say whether you were falling down with your pants down or not?
Yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot, especially the fact that it was in a situation where it's like, oh my God, here I go again.
Right.
So when you say like you've drank 3 times since the 11th, has it been to that extent like we're getting reports of from Privilege, or has it just been a couple beers?
Yeah, that's it. It's never.
Because I guess last Friday night it was really tying one on.
I guess so.
If what Rick said's accurate.
And I'm embarrassed now, and I owe those guys an apology for that because I went on at their, he said it was his client. He said, let's go. I said, okay. Nobody put the beer down my throat. I'm not blaming anybody. So, nobody forced me to drink. It's not Robert's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's my fault.
Here's Catherine. Catherine, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Catherine.
Hi. I'm on a cell phone, so I'm sorry if I cut off.
That's okay.
I just wanted to say it's so great what you guys are doing for him. And I'm 23, and I have 2 years clean. I've been in 7 rehabs, and I have 2 years clean now, so it's certainly possible. And that last guy saying it's not a disease, he obviously is not a drug addict. He can't even stop looking at porn. So, I don't know. Billy, you just need to go to a meeting, and I hope you guys go to that meeting with him tomorrow.
I'll be there.
I'll give him my word right now. I'll be there.
Good luck.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Hey, David, you're on Ron and Fez?
David.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going, Fez?
Cool.
Hey, I've been listening to Billy talking about his problem, and to me, it just doesn't sound as though he's remorseful for what he's done. From what I hear, this is his 5th time getting caught, and this doesn't sound like he's remorseful about it.
Dude, this is not my first time getting caught. Trust me.
Well, I'm not saying it's your first time. I'm saying I know it's your first time, but after 5 times, you have to know that you have a problem, and this is just going to destroy you.
Dude, are you an alcoholic?
My father was an alcoholic, and because of that, he can't even work now. He's a diabetic. He has kidney damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's on dialysis 3 times a week. And, he's 69, and he can't even enjoy his retirement because he can't do anything anymore. It destroyed his health. His brain is tickled right now. He suffered a stroke in January, and he never really fully recovered because the doctors asked, the first questions they asked was, did he drink a lot? Man, you're destroying yourself right now. That's what you're doing.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, take care.
Hey, Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I'm a 20-year alcoholic and about 21 years now, and I just got out of rehab. And I have some advice for Billy about how he can get over this problem. Give it to your sister in the back door, man.
Do you think that'll work, Billy?
I'd have to call my sister first. She loves me, I'm sure she wants me to get help, so.
That might, if
Here's
it
her
works,
number. We'll keep it in here.
I'm willing to try, and I said I'll be there with you.
This is one of these new.
You're nice. You're good.
Yeah, but first, I gotta go first.
Well, sure.
I'm all for these new unconventional therapies, whatever it involves.
Yeah, we can't get you stapled for this.
Now, here's the ass man, speaking of stapled.
I'm a nice man.
Billy, I need you. It's hard to listen to a friend, when he falls off the wagon, but, there are people around you, Billy, that are looking out for you, and it's hard to hear that, somebody might be having a problem. If you need somebody to talk to, I know you're always there listening to when I needed someone to talk to. If you need someone to listen to, a sounding board.
Believe me, I don't think he's so bad that he needs to.
No, I don't. I'm not saying that, but it's one of those things where Billy was always there when I needed to talk to him, especially in my most
dire hour of needed.
You guys used to talk to you about the staples.
Yeah.
Right. Food addiction.
Yeah, so, it's one of those things where, maybe if the favor needs to be returned. I'm not saying that he's, out of control or anything like that.
Would you do this, S-Man? Would you take your staples out for him?
No, I mean, if there was some way of me helping take the edge off the knife, shall we speak.
That would hurt. That would hurt, buddy.
Bring me the big knife. I'm going to come.
No, not the knife. Not the knife.
Thank you, S-Man. You got a heart of gold, buddy.
You are a big sweetie.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
All right, here's Laura. Laura, you're on Monetized. Hi, Laura.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Billy, listen to me.
Okay.
I've been in a lot of rehabs, too, and, were you kidding when you said that Coke was your drug of choice?
No, not at all.
Okay. Honey, listen to me. I can hear it in your voice. When you get home tonight, I know you're embarrassed being on the air. When you get home tonight, you really got to think about this. You know that it's beer today, but you know that it's going to lead to, the Coke again. And like that guy said, it's not a disease. Use your willpower, whatever. No. I know you heard this, about diarrhea. Use your willpower. Next time he has diarrhea, use his willpower to stop it.
No, I don't buy that 1 second, what he says.
Yeah, no, me neither. But, Billy, listen to me. Please go to that meeting tomorrow. Man, and tonight, when you're alone, please, just think about where you're going and what you did. And it's not too late, like everybody says. And please, just...
Hell, I'll go to a meeting right now.
Go after work. I mean, you're in the city. There's millions of them.
All right, thanks, honey.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Here's, we'll just take a couple more calls. Here's Debbie. You're on Ron Fez. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Yeah.
I just want to know, are you really willing to go to any lengths to get sober?
What do you mean any lengths? I mean, I don't think he's willing to kill someone. I don't think he's...
That's pretty lengthy.
If he really wants to get sober, he should be at a meeting tonight. I have 12 years of recovery. I'm on my way to one right now.
How many meetings a week do you go to, Debbie?
Minimum of 3. I try to make 4 to 5.
For 12 years.
How long does the meeting last?
An hour.
Is it?
1 hour.
And then people hang around and talk to each other and smoke.
Yeah.
And drink coffee.
Yeah, well, that's what we do, and we drink coffee and smoke a lot.
All right, thanks, honey.
Thanks, Debbie.
I'll take one more call. Here's the Hackler wants to talk to you. Hackler, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Hey, Billy.
Hold on for your theme music.
Happy birthday!
There it is. Hi, Hackler. I don't think tonight's a night for your theme music.
I agree. That's why I just started out without waiting for the...
Oh, that's why you do it.
For that insipid theme song. But I just wanted to call up, and I just wanted to say that for people to call up and criticize Billy or anybody with an addiction, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. All I can say is, Billy, you have a lot of support. You have a lot of people on the show who care about you, and it takes a lot of guts to go on a radio show and discuss this openly. And all I can say is I just wish you the best. You can go to all the meetings you want to go to, but, it's all within you, and all these mutants who are calling up and, criticizing you and maybe mocking you, they should all go to hell because basically, you're going through your own little personal holocaust. And all I can say is, buddy, you're a very popular guy. You're lucky to have guys around you who care. And all the message board people, everybody likes you, Billy. And you're a classy guy. And all I can say is I'll say a prayer and hope the best for you.
Thanks,
That's very nice, Hackler. Thank you very much.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks, Hackler.
All right, there's the thing. I mean, Billy, we'll just say that you're not going to be fired for not going to a meeting or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the situation is, you when you party, you're going to blow it here.
Well, I know this may come off as sounding, just like lip service now, but I'm almost right now glad this happened before it got worse.
Right.
As much as I'm not happy about it, as much as I am feeling like a rat in a corner of a cage right now.
I understand.
And as much as I'm feeling already guilty for the one episode, but that was one episode out of only 3 times drinking. And I was like, okay, what's going to be next?
Yeah, I mean, you're 1 for 3, and I mean that's only one that we heard about. If Rick didn't come in here just as the show was started to bust balls, and that's the first time I heard it.
Me too.
You wouldn't have told us, and you wouldn't have thought that was an episode. So maybe the other 2 were. I don't know.
And you don't remember that.
Maybe we just never heard from those people.
That's a good point, too.
So all I know is, in a short period of time, Rick busted you. And Rick is a narc. We all know that. Rick is a narc.
No, if my past history means anything about screwing up and doing stupid stuff, I don't know. This is tough. This is very, very difficult.
Right. You realize that path of behavior in your life from your history leads to no good, especially in a job situation.
Never in a million years thought I'd be involved in an on-air intervention.
Me neither. It actually started 8 seconds before the show went on the air. But the funny thing is, I asked you with no proof in the office 20 minutes before that. I said to you, are you partying again?
And there was him and Han.
Yeah. Because part of, the whole disease aspect is you always think it's going to be different. No matter what, even though the results are always the same, I always get myself in trouble if it's not getting arrested or losing a job or screwing up or burning a bridge somewhere. But every time, this time it's going to be different.
All right, well, I'm going to go with you. We're going to go to that meeting tomorrow?
I'll be there.
Okay, I'll be there too.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.